Hey guys, welcome to my plant room. Today I want to do a full review with all of my opinions on Dreo humidifiers, specifically the three kinds I have in my own home. I gotta say, I'm very appreciative to Dreo for sending me these humidifiers to do this full review on. Not only have these Dreo humidifiers outperformed what I used in the past, they have truly exceeded my expectations. I, of course, will have all of their products linked in the description box if you want to try them out for yourself. Me personally, I live in the dry ass desert of Utah. We have like 30 to 40% humidity outside, and inside it's even drier. Part of living here is running the heater and air conditioner through those extreme temperatures. So the air gets even more dry indoors, which is not only unideal for most plants in my plant collection and plant keeping in general, but also for my own health and my kids' health as well. During the wintertime especially, it gets so freaking dry. I develop extremely dry, brittle, painful skin on my smile lines here and underneath my eyes because the air is just so dry. Like no amount of Aquaphor can heal my dry skin. Same with my kids, their lips crust. It can also be hard to sleep. We wake up with nosebleeds a lot because it's so dry. Those nasal cavities need lubricated. So the addition of a quality humidifier is a godsend, truly. Even if you're someone that doesn't live in as harsh environment as I do, sometimes even just a 5–10% increase in humidity can make all the difference in plant health. And not only can that increase in humidity help stop having to water plants as often because the air is staying more moist and not sucking up the moisture out of the substrate, it also can help repel a lot of plant pests, especially spider mites. So the addition of humidifier can be extremely beneficial for plant keepers everywhere. Well, mostly everywhere, because some places are like too humid and you may need a dehumidifier. That's a topic for another day. In my home, I currently have three different Dreo humidifiers. I have the HM306S humidifier, which is a 3-liter smaller sized humidifier. This one is their 6-liter HM524S. And lastly, their HM735S, which is an 11-liter humidifier, which to me is the star of the show. But these other two are great as well, but we'll get into all of that. Dreo humidifiers offer an accuracy of ±5%, which is double the ±10% of competing brands. So there's much less worry about the percentage reading being off. If you want something a little more accurate, Dreo is a great option. Dreo's real focus with their products has been to provide an ultra fine and also like high reaching mist. The higher the mist can reach, the more thoroughly it's going to be able to coat a room. This 6-liter humidifier, for example, reaches a height of 40 inches, whereas the nearest competitor reaches closer to the 32-inch mark. You want to make sure that if you're going to supply a humidifier for your plants, that the humidity is actually reaching the plants, which with the Dreo humidifiers, that's much more likely because they're super efficient at filling larger spaces. Even though the control panel of each humidifier does have a slightly different setup, each of the icons and the function they perform is identical. I don't have to like remember what each of the different icons means on each of the different humidifiers, which to me in this spacey little head nut makes such a huge difference. I want to go through the display panel and tell you what each of the functions are. So of course here, the power button, off, on. Next to the power button, we have this A here, which is the auto mode function. This is how you can change the percentage you want the humidity in your room to be. So I like to keep mine around 55%. Occasionally, if I'm wanting to give my plants a little bit of an extra spa day, I will set it up to 60 or 65%.
Hey,
ah!
What?
You scared me!
Anyhow, I'll leave it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So yeah, this is the auto mode feature. You just press the button and it changes in increments of 5%, going all the way up to 90%. I'm gonna set mine to 55. When setting the auto mode feature, your humidifier will automatically run when the humidity in the area surrounding the humidifier drops below that percentage. The icon next to that is this like vapor looking one, and this is the manual mode icon. You just use this to manually set the amount of mist you want your humidifier to be releasing. The settings are 1, 2, and 3. If you set this, your humidifier is automatically going to run for as long as you keep this setting on. This is the 1 setting. It puts out a little bit less mist. There's also a 2 setting and a 3 setting, which you can see throws out a lot more mist. Me personally, I'm definitely an auto mode function girl though. But if I wanna like give my plants a spa day, or if I'm down here doing plant care, I do like to run the humidifier while I'm down here. So that has been a great function to use in those times. But I am just gonna set it back to auto for the time being. On the other side, there is a clock function, which you can set a timer from anywhere from 0 to 12 hours, and your humidifier will run that amount of time. Yeah, 12 hours. Honestly, I don't really use this function too often. Last up is a little light bulb, which this just turns the humidity indicator light off or on. Each of these humidifiers does have a little essential oil tray where you can insert one of these little pads that you can put essential oils on. It'll help diffuse that essential oil through your home. I personally don't use that because I'm just not all up to date with what essential oils are safe for pets and kids and what aren't, which I know quite a few of them aren't. Like eucalyptus, I know straight off the bat is not safe for dogs or cats. So if that's a function you care about, that's there for you to use. You guys, the app for these has actually become an app that I use every single day, which is crazy because I am like kind of anti-app at this point. I'm sick of all the apps. No, for these humidifiers, they just make it so easy to keep things running smoothly, efficiently, effectively. I can just control it from the remote control I always have in my hand, no matter where I am in my house. Whatever humidifier from Dreo you purchase, you get this little card to go with it, which has a bunch of the basic instructions for it, as well as a QR code so you can download the app easily. When you're pairing your phone to the humidifiers, you just have to connect to the Wi-Fi, and whatever Dreo products you have in your home, they'll all pop up. You can select the product to pair it and set it to a room. So me personally, I have a humidifier in my plant room here. I have a humidifier in my kids' room. And then also I have one in my living room, so I can just kind of go room to room to adjust the settings of whatever room I want to. Anything function-wise I can do with the icons here, I can do from my phone as well. I can set a target humidity. I'm gonna set it up to 87%, which I would never do, but I can also turn on or off the ambient humidity indicator. I can also change it to manual mode and change the mist level if I want to. Also, again, the indicator can go on or off. Probably the feature on the app I use the most is the sleep mode, which turns off the display, the ambient light, and all of the panel sounds, like how every time I touch a button, it makes sound. Any adjustments I make within the sleep section of the app will perform without making that beep sound. And I do like the beep sound during the day just so I can hear it. Even across the house, I can hear that beep and know that it actually is like connected. But during sleep mode, when my kids are sound asleep at night, if I decide I want to change the humidity, I can go to sleep mode. All of the lighting is going to turn off. It won't distract my kids once they've fallen asleep. And same for the beeps. I'm not trying to wake up those kids, okay? It's hard enough to get them to sleep at night. So this has been a very helpful feature of the app. Another feature I really love about this humidifier, as opposed to a lot of its competitors, is the ambient humidity. That's a freaking tongue twister, okay? Ambient humidity indicator light, which is this soft glow light you see down here. Right now it's teal colored, but if the humidity reaches 60% or above, the light color will change. So it'll change from this kind of greenish teal to blue. If the humidity drops past a certain point, I believe it's 30% humidity, then the light will turn a kind of orangey yellow. See how it's blue now because it's at 67%? the color will change, the light color will change, and I can walk into a room and immediately know if I need to make an adjustment. With the app, it'll even keep track of how long you've run each of the humidifiers, so you know when it's time to clean it. Going into my app, it tells me that I've been running this specific humidifier for 47 hours. I need to clean it every 100 hours. So I still have like a few more weeks of use before I'll need to go in and clean it. Cleaning anything is kind of a chore and something I have to force myself to do, but where I don't have to really worry about, oh my gosh, do I need to be cleaning this today? Like, I know exactly when and how much I've used this already. It makes it feel a lot more manageable in my brain. It's just like a lot less jumbled, a lot less guesswork. So I'm not doubting myself every second of every day about what needs to be done to maintain these humidifiers. And same goes for the clean mist and demineralization cartridges. I can set those in. And my app will keep track of how long they've been running with the humidifier, so I know when those filters need to be changed. It's like so convenient. It is so convenient, and I love the fact that I'm not just second guessing myself, constantly wondering when I need to be maintaining different things to do with these humidifiers. Keeping one of these in my kids' room, it does serve a dual purpose. It not only serves the humidity purpose, which of course is the main purpose, it also serves as a nightlight, which has been really great. I love dual function products. The less products and things I need to have plugged into my house, the better. I just feel better about it. Win, win, win. I personally don't have a smart home. I don't have the Google thing or Alexa set up, but this is compatible with either of those. So you can give voice commands to turn it on and off if you don't want to use the app, or the manual icons to change the settings of your humidifiers, which I think could be really great for any of you with your smart home setups. Going back to how I use the 3-liter humidifier in my kids' room, these are so quiet. Like, I'm gonna shut up for a second so you can hear how quiet this really is. I have a really good microphone and I don't think it's going to pick anything up. Should I hold it close so you can really get a glimpse of what it sounds like? The fact that these run at a 28 decibel level is awesome. The last humidifiers I've tried, they just ran a lot more loudly. And as somebody who's extremely overstimulated by all the sounds constantly going on in my busy home, I don't want to add something even noisier to the mix. I really appreciate the sound level of this. If you've been considering a humidifier, but you're worried about damaging furniture and walls, you do not have to worry with the Dreo humidifiers because they run with a super ultrafine mist. The droplets of the water in the air are incredibly, incredibly small, and it's not going to leave little droplets on your furniture or floors or walls or wherever you put these things. That is a problem I've faced with other humidifiers in the past. They have left water droplets in the direct vicinity of where the humidifier was sitting. You do not have to worry about that with these at all. Again, with the light, I just think it looks so high tech. It's a really easy thing to add kind of anywhere within home decor. Again, I have these in 3 different rooms of my home, and I truly, truly don't feel that they detract from the room in any way. In fact, the 11-liter humidifier, anybody that's come over and seen that one has been very impressed by the way it looks, and they're like, oh my gosh, what is that? What is it doing? Tell me more about it. And then, you know, I give them my little spiel about everything I'm telling you today. They really are great looking, super functional humidifiers. And on top of that, they're super easy to set up. I set mine up in really no time at all. They come with these little instructions that tell you step by step what to do. The steps are super manageable and felt very within my control. Now let's get into the individual humidifier functions. The biggest difference between the 3 humidifiers is, of course, the reservoir size, how much water they can hold. So again, I have a 3 liter, 6 liter, 11 liter. Because these humidifiers are able to produce such a fine mist and more efficiently cover a room's surface area, they have very long run times. So even this 3 liter can run for up to 30 hours. This 6 liter can run for 60 hours and the 11 liter can run for 100 hours. I'm having to fill the reservoirs a lot less. The tops of each of my humidifiers has a little nozzle where the mist comes out of that you can adjust where the mist is being directed. So on this one, it's like a 4-inch wide little thing that you can either put like straight up and down or kind of shoot out into the air toward, for me, my plant shelf. I've aimed it to shoot toward the plant shelf. So everybody in the room is getting as much humidity as possible. The 3 liter and the 11 liter have a little spinny nozzle that you can kind of turn around to direct the mist toward wherever you want it to be, which I think makes especially the 11 liter humidifier option a great option for larger areas. I'm hardly ever having to fill this thing up. It can really keep up with the size of room I have this in without me having to top off the water every single day, and they are doing their job, okay? I think that's the moral of this story. I truly, truly, truly love my Dreo humidifiers. My plants are doing really well on them. My kids are doing really well on them. I feel good about their skin and respiratory health, knowing that I'm easily able to provide an extra 10, 20, 30% humidity to the air for them. It can really help with congestion and keeping things moving in there. So I highly, highly, highly recommend these humidifiers. They serve the purpose very functionally and efficiently, and all at the touch of a freaking button, okay? I, of course, will have all of their products linked in the description box. If you want to try them out for yourself, I highly recommend. Let me know if you've tried these out before, what you think of them, what your experience has been, or if you have any questions, leave them down there as well. I will do my best to answer any questions I see. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and talking humidifiers. It's been fun, and I hope that you've gained something from this. Thank you so much to Dreo for sponsoring today's video and sending me these humidifiers. They have been a godsend for my plant keeping maintenance and routine, so I just felt like I needed to tell you guys. That is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.